You're interacting with us at KBC Channel 1 on Twitter, and you can tag me at Carol W. Jenga. Now, moving on to stories on drought, as drought continues, or the country's largest sources of fresh water have not been spared by the ongoing drought. Mzima Springs, that is the main source of fresh water at the coast, risks drying up as swamps in the Amboseli National Park that replenish it are also drying up due to drought and degradation of water catchment areas on Mount Kilimanjaro. As Opicho Chemutai reports, a solution lies in the collaborative efforts between Kenya and Tanzania to salvage the Mount Kilimanjaro watershed.
According to geomorphologists from the Department of Geography and Environmental Studies at the University of Nairobi, Dr. John Nyangaga, Mzima Springs, that supplies water to the entire coastal region, is at the verge of drying up and warns of a looming desertification as the impacts of degradation on Mount Kilimanjaro worsen.
Gradually, the entire coastal area will not have clean drinking water because the water in the coast is from the ocean is saline. If it has to be used for domestic use, it is very expensive to treat it.
The dynamics of replenishing groundwater system has been affected due to the wanton destruction of forest and the expansion of agricultural land interfering with the hydrological cycle, hence the gradual water reduction in Mzima Springs.
The dynamics of replenishing groundwater systems, which recharges the Amboseli Springs, is affected.
He highlighted that the harsh climatic change has accelerated the degradation and the dwindling of surface water resources around Mount Kilimanjaro and has been worsened by the ongoing human encroachment, deforestation and conversion of bushland to crop production fields.
The government of Tanzania, with international organizations which are dealing with environmental conservation, with watershed conservation, water resource conservation, to bring together efforts to join hands and be able to enhance conservation of that resource.
Nyanganga warned that with the ongoing subdivision of land in Kimana Group Ranch bordering Amboseli National Park could worsen the already dire situation.
Ecological functions of the swamps will be highly degraded. Pastoralism has got some element of ecosystem-friendly kind of system with the water system because of it maintains the vegetation.
Already, Kajiado County, which is home to Amboseli National Park and the swamps therein, is in the throes of a devastating drought. Some of the intervention that can remedy the situation includes ecosystem restoration.
The county government of Kajiado, being the hosts of these swamps, they must put efforts, set aside resources of conservation of even local small projects, small forest areas.
Meanwhile, the ravaging drought has not spared wildlife either. According to the Freshwater Thematic Lead World Wildlife Fund, Dr. William Ojwang, wildlife corridors ought to be protected and more attention paid to water resource management. He added that the country should adopt nature-based solutions that will reduce the harsh effects of climate change.
Securing the catchments and enhancing water production, and downstream ensuring that we reduce pollution.
As the Laureate Professor Wangari Maathai once said, nature is very generous, but at the same time it is very unforgiving. If you destroy the nature will also destroy you. Opicho Chemutai for Prime Edition.